Hafide, everybody. I'm Jason Salas, and this is In the Zone, the podcast where we get you on top of the very latest action sports right here on Guam. And I am super stoked today because, okay, you may recognize the three gentlemen right here if you watch KUM with any regularity, because last week we did a really special segment where we actually had Anthony Bow, Evan Cavenall,
yes, sir,
and Tyler Phan from Guam High. We've got the entire Panthers defensive line in the house right now in the KUM Podcast Network studio. So thank you so much for streaming us on YouTube or watching us. And you know, the best part, guys, was when we actually stopped recording. Nobody knows this because this is all behind the scenes stuff. See, you guys are all loosey goosey, you're all smiling loud. The entire time we were doing that segment, you guys are like, especially Evan, he was like, "Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir."
I was tense.
Yeah, no, you guys are raised. You guys are good boys. You know, the two Texas guys and the South Carolina kid. All right, but I was like, guys, every time you say "sir," I look for my dad. Now, you guys talked about your upbringing. You talked about what you want to do afterwards. If you guys want to see it, it's a really cool interview. Check out our Facebook page. Hit us up on YouTube. It's awesome. So now we're going to do lightning round. And I told these guys, if you want to come back, make the trip back up to Harmon. It's going to be super worth it. And we're going to have some fun with these three outstanding defensive linemen who also played in the 2019 Tomodachi Bowl in Japan. Tyler was the MVP.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
All right. He's got the radio voice already. Okay, and you know what? So, okay, what do I have to do on the mic? Okay, so what I want to do now is we messed around a little bit like this. Again, nobody knows that your coach was here and he was cracking up. So what I want you to do is, I got a series of 25 lightning round questions, right?
Ooh,
so what I want you to do is point to the teammate of yours. And Anthony, you even said you guys are all brothers.
Yeah.
You feel a special bond because you guys are the defensive line.
Squad.
Yeah, there you go. Squad. How long you guys been playing together, by the way?
Just one season.
This is
together.
I got here on Guam 7 months.
Actually, let me tell you something.
Almost a year.
Oh, here we go.
I've been with Coach Dowdell since my freshman year.
Okay.
And with that being said, I feel that I should have the seniority. I feel like I was important. Now I have my position set for this senior season.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw this big, guy from where you from, Louisiana, Georgia, whatever,
Right.
whatever. I don't care.
Houston, Texas.
Okay, sure. So I had my position set. And then I was like, who's this guy trying to take my position, right? So we were battling for the position. And then next thing you know, Evan comes along, takes my position. I got so mad. I was like, dang, coach, that's how you're going to do me like that? And then I was just, for the whole time, I just had grudges against him. But, that's just the fun about it, is competition.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you're the upperclassman, so you can start off. So you had the first word. Evan, how much of that is true?
None of it. First of all, Tyler, he's a great player on the field. I came in there, did what coach asked me to do, and I told him the position I wanted to play and played hard and got it.
Okay, now Coach Dowdell, who's a little bit out of frame, but if you speak up a little, Coach, you can say what's up.
Okay.
Okay. He was saying after that, he said he's been coaching. How long have you been coaching football now at all levels?
Since 1990.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so almost 30 years.
Sweet mother.
There you go. But he said, Evan, you said, has one of the fastest first steps you have ever seen for a D lineman.
Yeah, one of the things, like, I remember the first day I met him and his dad. They walked in, and you can tell athletes by the way they walk.
Right.
Right? Body structure, things like that. And so I told him and his dad, I said, hey, I can get that kid off to college. That was the first thing I told him. And he's like, what? I just met you. But we went out to the practice field, and I had him get down in the stands and let him fire off a couple of times. I knew we had something there that we haven't had at Guam High. Now, to Tyler's credit, Evan was just what Tyler needed.
Oh, go a little bit closer to the mic if you can.
Okay. Evan was what Tyler needed because
You're good.
Tyler, he was good, but he needed somebody to push him. He's one of those people that has to play angry. Right, him and Tebow, they have to play angry. Otherwise, they'll lose focus, looking off on other people's sideline. So when Evan came in, that's competition. In practice, we say everything in practice is competition. Who's the first one to get water? Who's the fastest one to get off the field? Coaches and I look at that. That's why we have so many position coaches. At Guam High, we normally carry 13 to 14 extra coaches.
Wow.
Yeah. We have about 13.
And you guys run a pro-style system, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is we have all those coaches who I can kind of break it down for each coach. Say, this is your part. This is what you focus on. And then they have 2 other jobs because most of my coaches are military guys. So, something happened in North Korea, they got to move and adjust. So out of that 13, we may have 7 or 8, or we may have a full complement of 13. That proved itself to be instrumental in our game versus JFK this year in that first game where we went up there and battled all the way to overtime. Had I not had all those position coaches making those adjustments in real time, no way we would have pulled that off. And for this team this year, you would have thought they won the Super Bowl the way that they were celebrating. So.
Okay. Well, I do want to bring Anthony into the conversation before we start Smack Talk 101 right here.
Oh, boy.
Right.
Because at the end of it, you were actually saying, you seem like that easygoing, happy-go-lucky kid. You're from Texas too,
Right,
And you said your aspirations are to go play for Texas A&M.
Hopefully Texas A&M.
Giga Maggies?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Aggies.
But when we were talking the last time, and we'll get into this, you've got the mean streak among these guys.
Yeah.
You're the guy with the most attitude, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. For me, whenever I get into the game and I'm just like in the moment, I'm focused. If I do something wrong, I can easily get angry, and I have to channel that anger into doing the right thing the next play, or the next game. Whichever comes next, I just have to channel my anger at my past mistakes in the game and just play better because of them, I guess.
Well, good for you, because a lot of people would just get frustrated and pout.
Yes.
Or they take it out on their teammates and they'd be like, "Come on," something like that. So.
Yeah, that's when the coach has to step in and redirect you in a very firm, fair manner.
Okay, and with all due respect, Coach, we're gonna let the boys settle these disputes among themselves.
Yo,
so
boys.
you guys have not seen these questions. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to lean into the mics. And once again,
Hold up. I want to give a shout out to Custom Fitness.
there you go.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Custom Fitness.
They were Coach Brian. He was one of my biggest helps getting fit for football, and I just want to say that out there.
All right, outstanding. And you want to give a shout out to anybody, Tyler? Any special ladies or?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no. I just want to thank.
Because
MVP.
Chicks dig MVPs.
Yeah. You get that hardware. You got the hardware.
Exactly.
Well, honestly, I just want to thank God actually, because
Very
God,
nice.
There he
because
is.
everything that I've done and accomplished is through Him.
All right.
So I appreciate
You
that.
got your good head on your shoulders. You got your priorities straight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and now the task at hand is smack talk amongst the boys.
Oh yeah. Here we
Okay,
go.
before the boys get a smack
Sure.
talk, let me shout out W5, right? These shirts that they have on,
These
Team
jerseys.
USA, he came through for us. But this is indicative of Guam. We went to play and represent Team USA. We could not get our shirts in time. And so I reached out to W5, Rick, over at W5, and those folks said, hey, don't worry about it. Half a day spirit coming through every time. And so they reached out, they did all our shirts, all the coaches' shirts for us. So W5 all day, every day, baby.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't send you guys out to represent 671 with all tattered
Exactly.
jerseys or
Yeah.
15 different
represent.
colors or something.
Had to represent. Oh, one real quick. Shout out my mom and dad. They're awesome.
Nice.
All right. T-Bone.
Very
My
nice.
mom
When
as
they
well.
when they take you to practice every day and everything like that,
yeah.
they deserve a shout. Okay, here we go. So once again, I'm gonna read. I got 25 questions. This is gonna be fast paced. You guys talk as much smack as you want,
Here we go.
and you can even vote for yourself if you want. Now remember when we started this last time, most of the choices you guys did
Yeah,
vote for yourselves.
yeah. Just-
Okay, question number 1 of the 3 of you. And remember, point to the guy who's got the best tackling form.
Oh, actually, yeah, probably.
Okay. You guys are actually jiu-jitsu opening up.
Yeah.
What? Evan, why is that?
Once again, just
You work on the sled or?
my Custom Fitness. They always have me pushing the sled. I gotta push it back and forth. Joy and
Oh,
pain,
man.
Guam grind. Every Saturday, 4 to 6. Coach Dowdell has me on that. Pushing 500 pounds each time. So.
Now, how you try and tackle? Do you just do you go for the easy, just wrap the guy up, or do you bring the wood every single time?
I try to bring the wood. I try to bring the hurt every time on
Nice.
that guy. Every time I tackle, I'm thinking either he's going to the hospital for injury I did to him, or I'm breaking one of my arms tackling him.
All right,
So,
man, you go kamikaze, huh?
yeah.
All right.
I try to go all out.
I just want to say one thing.
Sure, sure.
Some of those tackles.
Yeah, I
you
just gotta say, you're good at waiting for the tackle.
Yeah, but
sometimes.
because some of those tackles were happening because of me.
I think the
If you,
kamikaze.
think about it. If you look at
This
if you look
guy.
at the logistics here, being a DN, sometimes I'm rushing the edge.
Yeah,
And-
it's a
and
team effort.
I know, but I'm just saying, those tackles wouldn't have happened because of me.
Like probably like 5%.
5%.
5%. Anthony, is that true? 5%?
I mean,
I
I
disagree because
Tebow-
even with Tebow.
Tebow was on the
about it.
line
Hey,
with me.
think about
Tebow
it.
was in the dirt with me.
Yeah,
so
that's true. We were. You know,
I have so much respect for Tebow out here because everything I did, Tebow was right there by me.
That's true.
So
you know,
if I was making tackles, he was making tackles. Tyler, he was there in the background.
that's something.
I don't know about
one thing I
MVP,
gotta
but,
say to everybody's credit here, especially in like the Tamagotchi Bowl, for instance, like we were all there together. We really only had each other because we were the only ones on the line that knew each other from Guam, and so because of that, it was just like us constantly wearing down the O lineman every single play. But we did it together, you know. We did it for each other because
you guys have each other's timing, and you
Exactly.
kind of know
Yeah,
where,
exactly.
know what your movements are going to be.
Exactly. So
like-
we knew exactly how we all played.
Okay.
So yeah,
And
Because-
also with
My bad.
that, sorry.
My
Also with that, we be on the line. We'd always communicate, like we would repeat. If the coach told us a play, we'd tell it back to each other just in case one of us didn't get that.
exactly.
So that was a really big part of our team effort out there.
So you communicate really, really well.
Communications is key for everything.
Okay.
Especially
For
one
everything.
thing, because Evan played so hard that game that they end up double teaming him.
Yeah,
So that left me open to make some big plays.
Okay.
I would always be telling them that before a play. I'd be like, hey, be watching me because
Yeah.
I got double team last play.
Because
Just in case
if I'm
they
getting
do it
double
again.
teamed, that means you're getting
Yeah,
through.
exactly.
I'm
That's
getting
true.
double teamed, I'm
He's
getting
getting
through.
through.
That's like Coach taught us is like we help each other out. You know, like if one lineman is taken away by you getting double teamed,
Mhm.
then that's like
Then you
something
just-
better. That's
yeah.
a play that
If they
someone
double team
else
each
can
one
make.
of you, that means there's 5 dudes who are going to be
that
able
are
to
just gone. Yeah,
run
exactly.
corner
You're doing
blitz every
something
single
right,
time.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That was
solid.
fairly
That was solid.
that was fairly generous of each of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, let's see. Okay. We kind of hit on this already. Number 2, who's got the quickest first step in your opinion?
I mean, we shouldn't talk about this.
Well, yeah, we kind of did.
We kinda
but
did.
I don't know. I think it's debatable because like
I think
coach is the one that testifies for
So in your
for
opinion,
Evan, but I don't know.
he's
I feel
got
like,
his own perspective. What about?
I feel like maybe in terms of his first step, Evan does have the advantage, but I feel like my aggression as well as my ability to fire off the ball is what leads me to being in the backfield most of the time.
All right. And you just have to get that in there.
Yeah, I just have to
Okay.
get that.
going back to when I first met Evan, because of his first step, I got so mad. And with me, offsides was a main problem for me.
Oh boy.
I was telling coach, I
So you got a lot of yellow flags came
a
up.
lot of yellow flags because of me. I was like, coach, a football game with Tyler isn't a football game with the offsides. You know what I mean? Because there was a play. There was a play. We were back in the what was it? Their 1 yard line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were-
And I was like, I'm gonna get the safety. I'm gonna watch the ball. I'm gonna sing my song. Okay, actually, coach told me during the season, sing a song. Don't look at the ball. Don't do anything. Just sing a song. And when they move, you move. I was singing my song, and then I saw the lineman move. And once I saw that, I just went straight. And you know what? Next thing I knew, the whistle was blowing, and I got offsides. I looked at coach. He looked at me, and that face he does, right?
Coach Dalzell has that face where he goes like down,
Goodbye.
and you just know you're done.
You're done.
I've never heard him cuss. I've known him a few years and everything. I've never heard him cuss.
It's like
It's
it's
like
like that parent look. you
No,
know?
he doesn't cuss.
Okay, he doesn't cuss.
No.
It's hard to describe,
You know
man.
how like if you mess up when you little and your parents look at you like that way, you just know like I'm finished out here.
Yeah.
Okay, on Guam we used to have this thing. You guys will probably know this. It's called the tilik. Like you take and you
Oh.
whack the ears. Yeah, I got that a lot.
Yeah.
You probably couldn't do that these days because political correctness and everything. But yeah, that would let you know that you messed up.
Right.
Big mama.
Okay.
Big Mama, that was
yeah.
the other one. If we
Yeah.
messed up during a play, during a game, he would just look at us and we already know. Also, we got Big Mama first
Mama.
practice.
Big Mama, for those of you who don't know, is a really, really steep hill that we had to run on a lot this season.
Oh.
So yeah, wasn't too fun.
Hills are not fun.
Hills are not
So-
fun.
Yeah.
But if you're a kicker, then you're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
interesting
exactly.
how you guys actually
Brennan
gave
King.
love to Evan and then basically told your own stories and basically took the shine away from him. So
Yeah.
interesting.
It's
you guys,
all right, it's
you guys
all
are
right.
very strategic. Okay. Third question. Okay. You guys talked about how you guys see each other, right? When it comes to how your opponents see you, which one of you is the most respected? Which is the most admired? And which is the most feared?
Oh,
None of us.
oh well, hold up.
I want to say Rashawn Jacobs.
Okay, well let's start with
Rashawn-
that. Who's the most respected on the field?
Respected on the
Rashawn.
field?
Rashawn Jacobs.
I'd probably say.
Not even you guys.
Not
No,
even among
not-
us.
not
I mean, I'm up there. I'm
It's
pretty
either
close.
Yeah,
Rashawn or
it's
the
like-
quarterback.
Okay, Evan says it's him.
No. I'm up there.
Talk about let's just talk about D line when it comes to the
when
three
it
of
comes
you.
to us.
Who's the most
Yes.
respected?
Probably him, because I trash talk a lot, to be honest. So.
Okay,
I make a lot of people
Respect
mad,
him.
honestly.
Yeah.
But that's good. So.
Other-
same team, different team, doesn't matter.
Evan.
Yeah.
Wow, you're sweeping the categories.
Ah, no,
If
I
this
got
was the Oscars, man, you'd be rich right now.
He's acting right now.
Yeah.
Don't
I mean,
listen to him.
I like to show good sportsmanship on the field, you know. But like, still, I got that. I can get dirty when need be. I can be like, I got that TiVo in my back pocket.
I know.
know,
Okay.
yeah. He has some of it.
Okay, so respect goes to Evan again. Okay, so now which one of you is the most admired?
Rashawn Jacobs.
Rashawn Jacobs.
Okay.
But
Between all of us,
Tyler.
probably.
Me.
Nah. Admired?
I mean, those. I'm not gonna say anything. Cause coach is here right now.
Sought after to.
I would
hit
say
very
admired
hard.
by those respected, beautiful young ladies.
Not you still.
Oh lord. Probably. Wait, you said the most admired.
The
The
most
most,
admired.
admired would
Can't
probably
be
honestly be
Can't be none of us.
probably the three of us as a unit. I'd say.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's team effort.
I mean, like,
team effort.
I don't
Okay.
understand how, like, when you're on the other side and, you know, when they face people like
Let's
us,
throw
you
this
know,
out. This is a
like-
softball
That's-
question.
yeah,
Okay,
I was gonna-
let's go
that's
straight.
a
Okay,
tough
which
one.
one of you is the most feared?
No.
me, because I hit everybody as hard
That's
as
a
I
tie.
can.
I'll say
That's a
me.
tie.
No,
That's
nah,
a
nah,
tie
nah.
between me and you.
No, they know he'll get.
How come-
They
no,
know
no.
him, but honestly,
Every game
people
they
feel-
ask about
Tyler-
every single
every
game,
game they
every
ask
single
about it.
game, everybody looks at me just to make sure they're like, oh, that's 34 from Guam High. He's the big old dude that's like.
I remember it one
ready to
time
smack
Southern
us.
was like, "Hey,
Yeah, that's me, 34, Tebow, gang.
I mean,
this is the dumb question."
for you. Personally,
Add that in
I like to say that me and Tebow are the most feared linemen out there for Guam High School.
Okay.
Would you agree with that, Mr. MVP?
I gotta be humble now. You feel me?
Hey,
Sometimes
that
I get
MV.
that.
Hey, where did that fumble that you recovered come from again?
I remember I got that GW game. Remember
Oh, yeah, which
that
one?
one? Remember when you tried to come through and you got blocked?
I-
Film don't lie now.
Hey.
Most feared.
Hey,
Okay.
hey.
I'm
hey.
confused.
You're confused.
Let's stay
I'm
on-
confused about how you
Let's
remember
stay on-
one play
let's stay
from
on
GW.
the, Let's
like
stay on the
4 months
question.
ago.
Let's stay on the questions here.
You said feared.
He said feared.
And I
I'm
was
saying
feared.
me and
Yeah,
Tebow.
to be honest, but I think you're like a close.
I fear nobody actually. I fear
I'm
God.
feared by many.
I fear God.
I like that. That's a good answer.
I fear God though.
Godly
Too.
man.
You've got a future in politics. That's a
There
really
you
good
go.
answer.
There you go.
I fear no man.
Okay,
All right.
okay, so let's go in the opposite direction of fear. Who's the best leader?
Rashawn Jacobs.
Between the three of us? No.
Actually, no,
I'm
between the
not
three of
even
us,
saying Rashawn.
I'd like to say me because
No.
I've been practicing my leadership skills
When you
because
look at
I'm here
leadership-
next year. So.
I've been here since freshman year.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You.
So we have the
here.
savvy vet, we have the kid in ROTC where you teach leadership.
That's correct.
That's true. I was
Right
on
there.
ROTC too.
Right there.
4 years, aren't you?
And also, like, not to brag here, second day of practice, D-line captain.
That's fine.
Oh.
You know what?
D-line
You know
captain,
what?
guys.
I've never been a captain under the leadership of Jacob Dowdell. I don't know the reasons why.
Couldn't cut it.
I never
Never
touched the
known the
ball
reasons
once
why.
in the game.
And you're
Couldn't
graduating,
cut
so you can even talk smack about your own coach, right?
I mean, I've never touched the ball once. You know, being a fullback, sometimes when you're 4th and 1, I don't know why you gotta throw the ball, but you could have gave it to me and get that extra downs.
It's a little.
But extra downs, extra yards.
Never saw
That's my
that.
biggest regret.
Never saw that.
I played one play of fullback and I scored a touchdown on the 1 yard line.
Oh.
I'll put that out there.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, Tyler.
not exactly leadership. That's more vanity, but you know.
Well, I had to say. I had to say it. Thank you.
As I was saying.
Okay, we are violating all of the 7 deadly sins here on YouTube, but it's totally cool. It's high school sports.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the strongest?
Me.
Evan.
Actually, yeah. Evan.
Actually, no.
But no, I'm a close second because I know how to work out.
I fear no
See,
man.
I came
I'm the
from
strongest.
Louisiana where we had a workout program that was like meant to fuel a powerhouse high school team, and we worked out like a college team. So we were constantly doing 2-a-days. It was like 4-hour practices. One of our class periods starting at 12 was a football weightlifting class, and then right after that we had 3 hours of practice outside. So I know what it's like to put
Tebow.
in the work and get swole. You know.
Tebow.
Yeah.
Anthony's also the best public speaker.
Who's
you.
strongest?
That's all talk though.
Oh man, I don't know.
Strongest.
We haven't. Me and Evan actually haven't had a lifting competition yet, but I kind of want to see how that goes.
Okay, Evan, how do you measure strength?
Yeah.
Like endurance or like raw, how much you can bench or what?
Bench is one of them.
Bench, yeah.
Max bench right here.
What's your max bench?
300.
Oh, never
300
mind.
out.
Truly, Evan does have a better bench than me, but I could probably
225.
outsquat him, to be honest. I have bigger.
Do you see my quads?
I don't
Oh,
care
yeah,
how big
my
your
quads and
are.
my calves.
I got leg strength.
Do you see my calves?
I have farmer strength. Okay?
Do you see my
I-
calves? Coach, do you see my calves? You saw my calves.
Once again, we have 3 well-raised, God-fearing country boys here.
Yes.
So no, you guys are naturally strong.
I guess, yeah.
Naturally strong,
Natural,
yes.
yeah.
But my
natural
calves,
strength.
though.
I'm from the
Nobody's
city.
talking about your calves,
I'm up
bro.
on Saturday night doing my taxes. Okay, that's
Right,
you
yeah.
know.
We
You
know
said
how
squat,
to.
so
Nobody
We know how
talking
to-
about your calves.
See, this is why. Never mind. Next
Yeah,
question.
man.
Next question. Okay.
Get- get smooth with that,
Strongest
bro.
one.
Okay,
Me
so
or
I
Evan?
think Evan is leading in the categories for now. Okay.
Oh man! All right.
Okay.
I gotta take some points.
Number 6. Do I even bother asking? Who talks the most smack?
Oh,
That's me.
right here.
No, what? What?
Oh,
Okay,
actually-
maybe on social media.
Ooh.
On yeah. What happens when they up?
Wait, so you subtweet a lot?
No. So no.
I'm not in this one.
That's nonfiction.
nonfiction?
That's
No, hey,
I'm Confucius right now,
hey. Okay.
Wait, so wait. Do I understand this correctly? So church boy talks the most smack.
Ooh.
but you know the
Practically, yeah.
Bible gives us the strength.
Oh, look at this.
The
Look at
Bible
this.
tells us that is.
Look at this. Calling Bible verses.
Let he
Yeah.
who not cast the first stone, my friend.
Do you still want this
Alright.
title? Do you want this point?
Why are you picking up the mic though?
Because the mic.
You got
can't-
money for that mic?
Am I gonna break the mic? I
Listen,
don't
listen.
know.
Hey. Let's all agree. Tyler talks the most smack on the field.
What?
Actually,
Honestly,
no,
never
no,
mind,
it's a
never
tie.
mind.
No,
They
can you-
both be talking. They
can't get
both
anywhere.
be talking during the field.
I've been ejected from a game
I-
for trash talk.
But you weren't the one.
Right
did
there.
Oh,
it.
okay.
But
That's
you.
good.
But you were.
That's good. I like that.
No.
win this one.
Tebow was
Just
only
facts.
ejected because he took his helmet off. He was
Okay.
not the one that caused it. It was Kai.
Okay, Kai.
Kai did it.
Kai.
Hold on, don't bring that man in here. Let's talk. That's between the three of us.
I'm sorry, Kai.
He got ejected from the game because he talked too much.
Yeah, but hey, by the way, for instance, I actually have worked on my trash talking, so this next season maybe it will have changed. I don't know. Maybe he. Well, actually, no, you'll
I
be
won't
gone.
be here.
But you know, I'm
Okay,
just.
I think I'm going to give host
Yeah.
authority. I think I'm going to give this one to Anthony because
Okay,
if you
yeah.
get thrown out of a game for trash talking,
That's impressive right there.
that's next level.
Yep.
That's
Thank
solid.
you.
That's,
Okay.
that's what's up right there, Tyler.
Okay.
Right there.
My skills are
Okay.
Unmatched.
supreme.
We're going to talk about athletic ability some more. Who can hold their breath longest underwater?
Me. I'm from Vietnam.
I don't.
That's good. Why that's good?
Wow. Okay.
That's good.
Okay, so I don't know if we've ever like competitively held our breath underwater before, but
And
I
please
will
don't
say,
please don't test on behalf of KUM. because we
Let
don't want to be
me get
responsible.
this
I
in-
will
let me
say
get
this
this in
though
real
that I think I have the most endurance.
No, you don't.
For running.
Like you do. I mean, yes, for running. Okay, don't be
I
lying.
play
Don't be
soccer.
lying. I lead the pack whenever we run our laps. Y'all be
Because
like,
you realize when you hold your
losing
breath
in the back.
underwater.
Yo,
Bro, hold on.
You guys
Let me
were
stop
talking
that
about
right
quads
there. Let
and
me stop that
calves.
right there. Coach Aldell is here. He had to look at me right there after that. You lead the pack when we
I
run.
lead the pack when we run. We get in 2 lines, and I usually.
That's
lead the
because you
front.
big and you slow, so we don't have to.
Ah,
Okay, yeah,
it's
totally.
either
Yeah, that's
me.
right. I
It's
still
either
run
me.
fast. I still run fast. That's
Ashton,
why y'all
or
are like,
Sean.
slow down.
What's your
slow
40
down.
time?
Like I'm going fast.
What's your 40 time?
As of now,
God
it's
is my witness.
5.17, but I'm
God
hoping to
is
get
my
that
witness.
down to a
God is my
4.8
witness.
by
That
the
is
end
not
of the
true.
month. So yeah,
I'm already a 4.8.
for the record.
Hey.
Oh really? You have a 4.840? I don't know
You
that.
know what? Hey.
I haven't seen that, so
I'm gonna
I'd
let
like
him
to
talk.
see
Okay,
that.
so to my question about holding your breath underwater.
That'd be me.
Thank you, coach.
Hey. I don't know about that.
Hey.
Okay, in lieu of evidence,
I am a
we're gonna
dive-
have to
Okay,
call this
maybe
one a
we're
draw.
gonna-
I am a
Yeah.
diver.
In
I'm
lieu
a
of it.
certified diver out here.
Oh,
But I
And
don't
you
know
use
about holding-
oxygen.
But that's what
Yeah,
the
that's
tank-
what I'm trying to say. I don't be holding my breath like that.
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just call this one a draw.
Okay.
Or we'll,
Yeah.
we'll just throw it out. Okay.
Oh, man, I got
The football players
Okay.
don't know who can hold their breath long.
Who's the best teammate?
Me.
Me? I got thrown out of game.
Oh my-
Who do you love going to battle with?
Tebow.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah. Don't even lie. Don't even lie. You love it when I'm on the line.
Hold up.
because
That's
you're like, okay,
that's a
just
tie
go.
because I
No,
love them both. I love them both
no,
as almost
no.
as brothers.
I don't want to love you no more.
I don't want to.
Then again, I'll play.
Now, see, that can be the best teammate for Evan because he loves his brothers equally.
I respect both of them equally.
And he's obviously going for points. He's going for what would be his 5th category.
devil's advocate, you know. But yeah, I mean, I would go on about both of them by my side, of course. But
True.
Team, that's once again that's in the word team effort right here. We all go by each other. That's how Coach Aldell made us to be. That's how he trained us.
Yes, sir.
We're down to ride for each other.
So I think it's Evan for that one.
I don't think.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Well played.
Good answer. See?
Okay.
He's
We'll
working.
quit.
He's working the
Yeah.
system right now. That was
All right, man.
Tebow.
You gotta come.
So being a senior next year, how do you think you're gonna do?
Oh man,
Being a leader, being a senior.
Well, I actually have my little brother
who would you
coming
wanna
up
go
as
to?
a freshman this next
Okay.
year. So I gotta step my game up in the leadership role. I got new freshmen coming in. I'm gonna have to lead the team hopefully into a victorious season. So
That
yeah,
gives
good
him
question,
a chance
bro.
to
Thank
become a
you.
mentor right there.
Who's an upcoming player that you would want to go to battle with?
My brother.
Besides your brother.
I don't know. We have some good talent. Some new freshmen, some new
Sean.
faces coming in.
Sean.
Yeah, we have Sean coming in. Got some good players coming in that we have just moved to Guam recently. Yeah, just looking forward to the season and going
Very
to battle
nice.
with some new teammates. Some I haven't even met yet. But
Okay, I still think Evan's. I'm going to give it to Evan on that one.
Nah, I tried my best. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm trying to
Again.
Wait, what was the question?
Again,
that
Mr.
actually-
Mr. Future Senator here was lobbying for his.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
was- Yeah, that one was who's the best teammate?
Oh, so yeah.
Okay,
Fine. Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Do you guys wear uniforms, like school uniforms?
We
at
do.
Guam? Okay, because my next question is who's the sharpest dresser
Rashawn.
between the three of you guys?
Oh, me.
Oh.
You.
Who can dress? I mean, who?
Oh,
who
me!
knows
I have
fashion?
drip. I have the drip, son. I
You're
know how to
homeschooled, though.
dress. Like,
You're home.
I'm okay, but guess what? When I
Whoa.
said, okay, yeah, okay, all right. We gotta
Okay,
discuss
you're out
this.
of this, so
we
it's-
gotta no.
it's school.
Okay.
No, hold on now.
Between me and Evan?
I don't have to wear a uniform anymore, so I can dress however I want,
I
bro.
never
And
wear
I got
uniform.
the drip.
I don't wear
got the.
uniform. I don't wear uniform.
So you telling me
I look
that you
good
be
without a
breaking school
uniform.
uniform every day?
No.
School policy?
I go through the loop.
You walk around school in your nurse clothes, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
CNA right here.
School drip, that's like no one for us. That's no one.
Honestly, you
Your
gotta give
khakis
it to
go past your
Rashawn.
knees, bro.
When you guys go out, do you guys hang out at the mall? You guys go to like
Nah,
McDonald's or
I really be hanging out at like I be at GPO on weekends sometimes.
all right.
mostly at my friend Sincere's house or Rashawn's house or
Sincere. Sincere.
alright. If I hang out with Tyler, that's once every blue moon. Practically ain't happening. I'm joking. I hang out with Tyler sometimes, but
Anthony's leading. You
No,
guys got one
listen.
more crack if you want to take this one.
Listen, between three of us, if you look at three of us, I'm not looking at Rashawn
Nah.
or Sincere.
Tebow's got the
No,
most.
me.
Nah, Tebow.
Tebow, you wear the
What?
same thing every day.
Nah, he
Shorts and
doesn't.
t-shirt,
I
maybe
really?
a polo.
You don't know what I
Nah,
wear because I don't hang out with you. that
Tebow
much,
got
but-
the drip.
You're
He got
just
the drip.
choosing
the
Tebow because
You
I
got
haven't
the
got a
drip.
point yet, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you choosing Tebow.
I
Okay.
barely
Okay,
see
we'll
you.
see.
I see Tebow more than
We should
you.
compare clothes.
I just want to add that I'm actually wearing the most hair care product of these three guys.
Yeah.
But, so, whatever. But then
This
again,
is, this is pure natural.
I'm old
color.
as dirt, so okay. so I think Anthony's going to get that one. Okay.
Yeah, probably so.
We just talked about going out, right? Who's the tightest with their money?
Me.
Probably him, yeah. Because I get money and I spend it, to be honest.
I be saving my stuff, man.
Okay.
I got a drawer at home my dad don't know about. I got over $300.
know.
Well, Dad's ready. Dad's off camera. So.
That
Can I show you my tax returns real quick?
You're doing taxes already in high school?
By the way, I work at Apology Guam, Dededo Guam.
Okay.
He's got to get a job because he spends his money too fast.
Okay.
Me on the other hand.
So is this a tie?
Yes.
Evan,
Yeah,
Evan,
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
I don't want this title though. So.
Okay.
Who's tight with their money?
Who's tight with
Okay.
them?
I keep
Not
my
tight
money
with them.
close. Just special occasions.
So when you guys aren't going out,
Yeah, I'd be
who
saving.
spends the most time on Netflix binge watching?
On my block season 2, man.
This is where I can say that homeschooling has brought me a big advantage because I actually have watched a few series already in the past few months. It's been about 2 months since I started being homeschooled, and I've watched about
half of Netflix.
yeah most of the shows on
Wow.
Netflix. So,
Okay,
yeah.
no contest. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Have you
Sorry.
seen season 2 yet of On My Block?
Haven't watched that one. I'm sorry,
There
but
you go, see?
Umbrella Academy.
The Americans?
no, I started that one. Have you seen Travelers?
No.
Oh yes,
Travelers.
No, I
yes.
haven't seen that. I'm sorry, I
Yes.
can't relate to them.
The Walking Dead.
I'm cool.
Oh yeah. That's got like
yeah.
4 people not watching that. They
Yeah.
melt that. So
And
hard.
of course, The
no
Office.
offense, Walking Dead.
I'm sorry, but if you're homeschooled, you win that by default.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hey, you know,
I'm sure you're very studious and you get like a lot of housework
Yeah,
done and
I get
everything
a lot
like
of
that.
stuff
But
done.
yeah, you can binge watch. Okay,
All right, I
Anthony
got
gets that one. Okay. Who's most likely, either now or in the future, to have the most tattoos and or piercings?
I already have a tattoo. So
Oh, yeah. You want to show them?
No, dude, this is a family show.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Tebow.
Wasn't thinking.
It's not bad.
T-Bone wins that.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So Anthony really catching up.
Not me though. That's
All right.
Tyler, you were like, as he said, the choir kid. So
MVP.
Okay. So another non-football question. There's a movie that just came out. I know you guys like. No. Who's most likely to cry at Dumbo?
Me.
him.
Him.
Really? Why?
For no reason, just because.
Maybe not Dumbo, but like just.
No, specifically Dumbo.
Oh, Dumbo.
Speaking of movies,
Honestly,
though.
because Dumbo.
Evan says
Speaking of
movies is
movies,
sensitive.
He was
hold
bullied.
up.
He's speaking to me.
Okay. I'll let him finish.
Anyways, I'm sorry. You know, when Dumbo was bullied for his big ears, that really
Resonated with Tyler himself.
Because growing up, you know, I had big ears as well, but I got a big head now. But in the end, you know, I can relate to Dumbo.
MVP.
MVP.
Okay.
Big head.
Now,
run into
speaking of
people.
movies, I will probably cry at Avengers Endgame. Definitely.
Same, to be honest.
That I'm
He
a
said
big
Dumbo.
Marvel fan
He
though.
said Dumbo.
Still, movies.
Tyler.
Keep that in mind. Okay, Tyler's getting this
He said,
category.
you know
but
what?
keep that one in mind because we got an Avengers question.
Okay,
coming up.
yes.
All right. Who secretly on Spotify has an Ariana Grande playlist?
I don't have Spotify as an app, so I cannot win this one.
I'd have to say Tyler Phan.
Most likely, yes, because
One
looks
taught
like-
me love. One taught me patience.
He even sang the lyrics.
One taught me pain. And now I'm amazing.
well, there you go.
There you go. There you go, man.
I'm not sure that this is the category you want to win, but yeah.
I mean,
I
you know,
mean-
girls like it when you're passive.
Shout out to
So,
Seven Rings, though. That's a good song.
There you go.
That wasn't 7 rings.
I know
Yeah,
no,
I know that
I know
was
no
nice.
Ariana Grande songs. I am.
Okay, but if you have a 7-octave range and you sing as
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, does, that's talent.
That's
Yeah,
talent.
That's some
seriously.
serious talent.
Can't
Okay.
deny the girl's talent.
Okay, I think we covered this already, but who among you is most likely to start a fight, either with your own team or the opposition, and who's
Tebow.
most likely to end it?
Drew.
Tebow, me.
No.
Yeah.
I would say
Tebow will start
Well,
the fight.
actually, no.
Before-
This is
before
that's
Tebow.
that's a strange.
before
actually,
before
that's-
Tebow came here.
Hold on. Because this season, actually, one of the reasons that I got ejected from a game was because one of our teammates, unspoken, actually started an issue, and I finished it. I handled it.
Coach, you
But
can
I got kicked out. though,
Once
so.
again, following that,
But how many games have you been kicked out of this season?
just one.
that's the
Just
same
that
game.
one, okay.
one.
Following that, there was a game right after. Tyler Phan here
Father doing
got
this.
into a fight with one of our own teammates.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Oh,
And
hey, remember-
I
hey, no,
stepped
remember
in.
the-
He was
oh.
getting double teamed. I had to step in
Okay,
and stop that.
let's not talk about that.
Whoa,
There were-
whoa.
you know,
Let's talk
and-
about that.
and
What happened?
times-
What happened between our little fight? Remember that?
What about
Our
the
little-
one?
Wait, you guys have gone at it.
How about the
Yeah, I
lunchroom?
mean,
Oh, yes, the lunchroom. Speaking of fights.
Can I say it?
Okay, yeah, you can say it.
So-
This happened, Monday?
oh god.
I think it was yesterday.
And don't talk about stuff that might get you in trouble at school.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
Exactly.
We were talking about it.
On the football field.
Yeah,
Well,
Football
this was
field.
football related though.
that might get you in trouble.
Just because it's you two does not make it.
Yeah. Yeah. You if you
Seriously.
guys are going for a scholarship.
Scholarship,
you might not
exactly.
wanna do-
I saw the fight.
Glad
Okay.
we can edit this.
So definitely Anthony would start a fight.
yes.
Probably me, yeah.
But
Okay, to be
I
honest.
would step
In
in.
my-
Who would end it?
I would end
In
it.
my defense,
Yeah.
before before Tebow came here, I would be the one to start the fight. Just because when Drew was here,
Your personality.
Drew, man,
His personality would start
shout
the
out
fight.
Drew Mestis.
All right.
anyways.
I love
Okay.
Drew. Love Drew.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Okay, so Tebow gets start.
I
Evan gets ended.
would end
I don't
it.
know.
Okay.
Man,
All right. Who's the best student of the game?
Tyler
Who
Phan.
knows the history of football? Who studies ball
It's Tyler
at
Phan.
all levels?
Tyler Phan, right here.
Probably him. Yeah.
Tyler Phan. Tyler Phan wins that one right there.
Who's your favorite NFL player?
Myself. You see me in a couple
All
years.
Ego
This guy
maniac.
is such a clown, man.
Maybe
Ego
not.
So you said
maniac.
you'll see you in a couple years. So you're coming out after your sophomore year.
Maybe the. Oh shoot! Maybe not AAF now. Cause what they got just.
Yeah, AAF just folded this
Yeah,
morning.
never mind.
They got him.
XFL.
So. All right.
There you go.
Okay. So best student of the game.
There you go.
Is it- You watch the most film.
He would win that right there.
I don't want to
Okay.
say. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
What
good
what
category.
what makes you do this? Like what because that's something that you really have
Honestly-
to love the grind.
I'm gonna go back with Coach Dardell, freshman year. Being with Coach Dardell since our freshman year, I just created this bond with him. Maybe you might not know that, but for me, I felt like he was like my other father. You feel me? But just him picking me up to go to practice. Even my sophomore year, I didn't even play because of grades. And one thing he told me, grades are so important because, it's key to success. Like, you can be Khalil Mack and get, it was a 2.5 GPA and not go to D1. But one thing Coach always instilled in all of us was film and be the first one there and the last one out. Always ask questions before the game because, I'd rather, I'd rather bleed in practice than die in war. Yeah.
That's good.
Poetry right there. Copyright 2019.
I know that one.
Really, really good.
Okay, Tyler.
Okay. I almost want to give you 2 points for that.
Can you actually give me 2 points for that?
Okay, well, we'll see because the next question is, who's the smartest player?
Me.
No.
I gotta get that to me.
No, Evan, you do.
Actually,
Because you can be dirty, you can be aggressive.
What do you mean by smartest player?
You're a nose guard. You
By
do
that-
one
by
thing.
that-
You tell me.
in the classroom or
No,
on the
yeah.
field?
no.
On the field. Who
See,
plays the smartest?
Me,
Smartest.
because I play fullback too. I know the offense and the defense. There you go.
That's how you define smart? Okay.
There you go. You gotta
Actually,
know.
I'd like to compete for myself on this one because I think that I'm a really fast learner.
No,
So-
you're not.
Yes,
You're
I
not
am.
fast
Hold
on
up,
the
hold
field.
up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
I've had to play and adapt to a lot of different positions, especially this past season. So I know how to just like learn on the fly. There's been some times in events where we actually had injured players, and I just had to sub in for a random position that I'd never
It doesn't
played
make you
before.
smart though.
Hold
It
up,
makes-
hold up, Tyler.
it
Hold
makes
up,
you-
Tyler.
It enhances my
Tyler,
ability to
Tyler,
compete and learn
Hold up,
within
hold
the
up,
game.
hold
So
up.
No,
I mean,
listen.
Personally,
It makes you.
Tyler
what
fan.
what else could a smart player be? I guess.
Tyler
Smart player,
Fan gets
no-
my opinion for this one. Sorry, Tebow.
Oh
but
wow. All right.
I ain't dapping you up for that.
Okay.
Don't touch me. I ain't dapping you up for that. But Tyler Fan, because once again, he did have to play quite a few positions I saw on the field.
I was a
and-
slot one time.
So he had to be a student really hard of the game for that.
I played quarterback one time too during practice
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out Tyler. He actually did work hard his senior season.
Okay.
and center.
All right.
So Evan was leading when we first started. Tebow really caught up fast, and now Tyler's been dominating the last few. Wow, this is real competition.
See, it's not how you start the race; it's how you finish the
Okay.
race.
Okay.
Okay, we're talking about endgame
And
a
about
few
who
minutes ago.
wins too. So
My bad.
All right.
This is an open-ended question. What Avenger are each of you most like?
Hulk,
Thor.
Who am I?
you are
So you're going for straight power.
that civilian on the block. That
You are Rocket the Raccoon.
yeah.
No.
Drax.
I'm Thanos.
Drax.
I'm Thanos.
You're Thanos.
I'm Thanos.
He ain't.
Please don't
Thanos.
snap your fingers and everything, because
We come
two
in
of us
free.
in this shot. you know,
Hold up
honestly,
now. Hold up now.
I would say Spider-Man just because his personality.
Hold on.
No?
I only
Thanos.
thing about Hulk. I am
Big
the
head.
Hulk from
No.
when he was like
Drax.
when he was like the OG, not in Avengers, when he got punked and like
Evan's like if the Hulk shrank down and he was only like half
World-
the size.
World
When he went after
Break-
Loki and he was just slamming
yeah
over and
yeah
over. Yeah, in the
It-
first one.
This is a comic book reference, but Worldbreaker Hulk. I like to say I'm more like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Marvel's better though.
I want to give it to Evan because he's got he went even deeper.
Yes,
Because he went back to the true.
I'm
true
a,
reference.
I'm a very big Marvel fanatic. I have encyclopedias of Marvel and DC at my house.
Okay.
I live, breathe Marvel.
That's one thing.
I had X-Men #1 when I was
Really?
growing up.
Oh wow. I gotta say, I've always liked Evan's, kind of nerdy side. It's pretty cool. He's like a big dude who's just ready to go out there and give everything on the field.
Why
And
would you
like-
say you're like Thor, Anthony?
I'd say I'm like Thor because
Fair.
I'm kind of dumb sometimes, and I just like
Thor's
I like
not
to handle
dumb.
things with my muscles. That's all.
Thor's not dumb.
You realize he's a god.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not a
but
guy.
Hold on, he's saying-
because hey,
he's saying
it's
Marvel
about how you
person-
carry yourself.
You don't carry yourself
no,
like
hold
Thor.
up.
Yeah, I do.
He kind
Yeah,
of
no.
does.
But
When you
he's
think
honor.
about
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
Tebow has a lot of honor, and that's
Are you
that's
like
something
Thanos?
that's something Thor is
Yeah,
really
exactly.
about, honor
Exactly.
and respect for his enemies on the battlefield.
Well,
Respect he
this
may be
might
lacking
be
a little.
okay. I'm gonna give it to Evan. I would have said it would have been a split decision between Evan and Anthony, but Evan's answer was a little bit deeper.
Yeah, he can.
Tyler would not have got it because technically Thanos is not an Avenger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
moron.
Because I'm a nerd too,
Yeah.
and nerds like
Listen.
accuracy. So
Yeah,
sorry
exactly.
about that.
Sorry.
Sure.
Sorry.
Okay,
It sounded good in my head.
next question: who's most likely to date the head cheerleader?
Me.
You?
Because I went for the head cheerleader, but it didn't work out.
Do you remember
I'm
Chris?
waiting
hey,
for
coach.
something better.
I don't know who Tyler. went for.
College. I'm waiting for college more. Not high school. That's not
Sometimes you just gotta be humble and let the ignorant just talk.
Tyler Fan then. Tyler Fan would get
Yeah,
that.
Tyler can get whatever he wants. 'cause-
Also catch a case.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're not on the TV? Why would you say that?
I'm not sure
Okay,
this is a point
My
that
bad,
is
my bad.
earned, but okay. So
No.
that one goes to
No,
Tyler.
no, I don't.
Tyler
Okay, you don't want
Baker,
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I gotta
you-
back him
that.
up on this one. 'cause
No, 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 no,
So
no.
you're actually giving up your
No.
Yeah,
I'll take my point.
I will
no,
give
no.
that to Tyler.
I will take my point respectfully, but not with the other nonsense he just said.
Good point.
Thank you.
Okay,
Clean that
no,
up.
no nonsense.
MVP.
My fault.
Okay, yeah, clean the operative word. Okay. Who can eat the most?
Tyler, Coach, you know me. Tyler Phan. Remember,
I'm talking you ordered 20 nuggets,
Coach.
you finished 20 nuggets.
Me.
No. Ask my mom, Coach. Call her right now.
I actually haven't
It's me.
seen how much these guys can eat,
Yeah,
but
I-
like
I-
I don't
I
think you
haven't-
guys understand how much I can eat as well.
It's-
Like I just don't stop.
You know?
Honestly, we haven't witnessed
I'm
it.
gonna stay out of
Yeah,
this one.
we haven't really seen.
But it's
each other.
me.
After this, I'll probably have an eating contest to see.
We'll have to see.
We have many fine restaurants here in
Yes.
Harmon. We got a Thai restaurant over there that is
Yeah.
outstanding. We have a diner over there.
I'll have to check those out.
Yeah.
Even the coffee shop has really good food.
Personally,
Knock yourself out.
Are you treating us out?
Yes, I'll treat you all.
Oh, look at that. Hey, guys.
We'll have to see.
Never mind. Coach Adell. My freshman year. He's been helping me since my freshman year.
everything goes back to your freshman year.
Because you got to
Do
pay
you have
respect to the
nothing
ones that
else?
been there before you.
All right. Besides that,
So, like, you
freshman
freshman year.
year.
So Evan, you're actually backing down from this one.
Eating the most, I can't really say because I've never seen him eat. I haven't. He barely
I
eats
think-
at lunch. I barely eat at lunch too. I mean, it's kind of just like,
I'm pretty sure
On
I
Saturday
seen you
night.
before I was homeschooled. I'm pretty sure I saw you get like 2 trays.
oh yeah, I it depends on the day, you know.
Yeah.
It, I could be-
Weightlifting sucks.
yeah.
You gotta,
There's
you
like
gotta
a-
have your
I-
power.
if I work out in the morning, because I go to, once again, custom fitness. If I go there that morning, I will definitely be hungry at lunch.
Okay. I'm gonna give this one to Anthony though, just because he was
Yeah.
very confident in what he said.
Yeah.
And if you truly love food, you are not ashamed.
Yeah, exactly.
You said I ate that entire apple pie by myself.
When we go
Basically,
eat,
yeah, all
when
the
we go
way.
eat after this.
Okay, we'll come back to this.
We'll come back to
Okay.
this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we can totally change the rules. Okay.
Thank you.
Who's most likely to turn vegetarian? Remember
Tyler.
when we were doing our TV interview the other day, I asked you guys, do you like stateside barbecue or Guam barbecue? Evan, you said you like Guam barbecue. You like the fact that we grill out here.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you guys were going to turn vegetarian, eat nothing but salad and fish. Who's
Honestly,
most likely?
probably me because I'm really into, as Coach has even said to me, and it took me a long time to learn this, but diet is really important in like physical fitness, and I had to learn that by. I started intermittent fasting and really watching what I ate, my calorie intake last year, and it helped me lose about 35 pounds in about 2 months. So
That's hard,
Yeah,
too.
it
That's
really
not easy.
it was effective, but it's been hard to really control what I want and control how I like choose what I eat effectively, I guess. But because of that, I'd say that I think vegetarianism is like a healthy lifestyle, and I think I'd be the most likely to choose that. If
All right.
I can't do that. No.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard. It'd be really hard, but I think I
eat
could do it.
steak on like a daily.
Trust me. I mean, I am not vegetarian. I've tried doing that for like extended periods of time. It's not that hard.
Really?
Yeah. And you actually feel really, really good.
I've heard there's actually really good options for food, even though there's.
Shout out to Coach Tyson.
Oh yeah. That man.
Anthony gets that hands down. All right.
Sweet.
Oh man.
Okay. Who attacks their homework the hardest?
Evan Cavenall.
Evan Cavenall.
All right. Why is that?
I mean, I got you, bro.
Pre-cal. I
Discipline.
take pre-cal. Miss Bamba. She makes us work extra hard in that class.
Ooh, derivatives.
Yes. I physics, Mr. Charisma.
And your mama.
And my mom, she had she be cracking the whip down on me if I do not get on my studies right when I get home.
And what was that college that you said you aspired to go to?
Preview A&M. Preview A&M is the one I aspired to go to. But right now I got PLU, Pacific Lutheran University, checking me out. And actually I'm going there. I'm taking a plane this Friday morning to go to Washington and go check it out.
Well done.
But after that, yeah, homework. Oh, gosh.
But that is work ethic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Homework. Education is key. As Coach Dowdell always pushed us.
He's laughing right now.
As Coach Dowdell always pushed on us that if we ain't got our grades, we ain't hitting this field.
Right.
So, yeah, big shout out to also Coach Dowdell.
All right. Okay.
I got to give that one to Evan as well, but I just got to say that I think I know the importance of working in the classroom as
We're
well?
homeschooled.
Because I'm homeschooled, so I know
Yeah,
what homework is the
that's-
most. When you have your mom, who's like,
Hey, but if you're going to
basically
A&M, that is not an easy
Like,
school to get
yeah.
into. So
Right.
you really have to have good grades if you want to go to
Exactly.
Texas A&M.
Exactly. That's
Tough school to get
why I've
into.
had to learn to be really diligent in my work and
Yeah.
my studies. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Three more questions, and the way I'm looking at it is almost equally equally tied up and everything. Okay. What NFL defensive lineman do each of you model your games after?
Aaron
JJ
Donald.
Watt.
Aaron Donald.
Myself.
All right. You're not even in this pick.
Nah, Khalil Mack, cause you know, boy, crazy out there.
That's interesting. So you're a defensive lineman, yet you're going after an outside linebacker, and
Because
Tebow is saying you're actually going after a defensive ends game.
Yeah,
And you play D lineman.
D-line for sure. But
Aaron Donald, because of his hands, I try to practice what his hand practices are. Every game, that is one of the things, that's the main thing that wins him those games. His hand movement and how he is able to slap those hands down and get past that line.
Mm-hmm.
to add on to that, it's good how you just said that, because sometimes looking at somebody else that's better than you is the best form of I would say like practice, I guess, because you want to study and you want to picture yourself in the moment and just practice hand movement, especially prior to our trip in Japan. We were in the gym. He had all the linemen against the line, like on the line, right? And we had to put our feet on there, squat down, and we hear like left, right?
yes.
Yeah.
We had to hit we had this. This was actually before we took off to go to Tomodachi Bowl. This was actually for one of our long grinds practices.
Yeah.
But Coach Aldell set us. We were in our gym, and there's this wall that has padding on it. And Coach Aldell would there was this red line that just a little bit off the wall. And Coach Aldell would tell us that we hit the wall. And if I say left, you hit with your left, right, or both. Now I was to teach us that if you're on the right side for defense, and you're a right D lineman, is to get that hand out, push him, or if you're both playing nose guard, to get your hands under his pads and push him back, and for all three. But it was a good movement to increase that hand speed and just really get that muscle memory.
And now the position that you guys play, when you guys play defensive lineman, that position at the NFL level has really evolved in like the last 20, 25 years too. Because I remember the true measure of a D lineman before was how many sacks you let your linebacker get. I mean, I've been covering this sport longer than you guys have been alive, and I know like a lot of D linemen would get really upset and they'd be like, "Why aren't I picked for the All-Star game? Because my linebackers leads the league in sacks, and that's all because of me because I cleared the way." But then guys like Warren Sapp came up, and he was actually getting stats for himself. So you guys actually go after the running backs, go after the quarterback, and you guys set your own destiny.
Well, not just that. I mean, when we're on the line, we all have our jobs, and that's one thing that coach talks about is do your job. Because sometimes when we're doing an alignment, maybe my job isn't to go after the running back or quarterback. Maybe my job is to make that lineman block me out so he can go in. Because sometimes the lineman has to choose me or Evan. So that's when I try to distract that lineman. He blocks me in. I use my hands. So if I do get double team or anything, I can just block the hole. That's when Evan comes in or the linebacker comes in and make the big play. So sometimes you just gotta be humble about it, and I think that's one thing that makes us a great team.
Okay, Anthony, your final word on this topic.
I don't know. I think that kind of forgot the question.
Which NFL D lineman do you model?
Oh, that's right. JJ Watt. And the reason that I say JJ Watt is because I like his work ethic. I like that. There's this quote that I saw back at a gym in Texas, and it said, the next big game is being won or lost right now. What that means is how you practice and prepare yourself, and like mentally and physically, determines how you play in the game. And I've learned that that's the complete truth. It's completely dependent on how you practice. So.
And he is a god out there because of all the work he did for the city of Houston after the flood.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I gave to his Kickstarter campaign.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. Okay. 2 more questions. Okay. When you guys go out into the world and start doing great things, and you guys are outstanding young men, we have no doubt that you guys are going to be upstanding members of society.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Who is the most likely to end world hunger? You're going to take care of that, Tyler.
I'm CPR certified first aid.
I don't know. I feel like
I'm a CNA.
What does that have to do with hunger?
World hunger.
I'm CPR certified.
I'm also
too,
Red Cross
but
volunteer.
that doesn't mean.
Typically, somebody choking would mean they're choking on something they were eating,
Yeah.
and hunger means they don't eat.
You ain't eating nothing for that.
Okay, so what have you done that is any close to that?
I think that he's
Volunteer?
volunteer. I don't know. I feel like
Honestly,
I
we
gotta give
can't
this one
argue
to
about
Evan
this because this is a
because-
team effort.
I feel like
Yeah, that,
Okay.
He's trying to take this away from you. Okay, so Evan, what's your
we
resume
all
say?
have to work to end world hunger.
yeah.
so.
World hunger is once again a world thing. We have to come together as the world to fight that off.
Not one person can do it. so.
It's,
That's right.
It's
Has
not
to
a
be all
one man
of us.
job.
It starts with you out there listening.
It starts with the 3D linemen from Guam High going out there.
Okay, everybody screenshot that right now. Nobody gets this point, by the way, because
Yeah.
those were good answers, and that was the ultimate dodge.
You're just
You
like,
approach the clip.
oh.
Okay, last one, and this is your chance to take this. What's one word each of you would use to describe each of your defense, including yourself? We'll start with Anthony. And whoever gives the best answer wins the entire contest.
Ooh, yeah.
One word to describe yourself and then your teammates.
For me,
Yeah.
domination.
No,
Okay, and
Dominate.
for Tyler, probably quickness. For Evan, probably trying to think what would describe your game the best. Most like probably effectiveness.
Okay. Evan, you're up.
okay.
Yourself first.
Myself, strength. Not just in physical, but mental strength and team strength. I like to, if the team starts tearing apart, I like to be the one to tell us that, hey, we still got this game going on and we need to keep our heads in it. Tebow, aggression. Definitely aggression. Coach Adell is right. If anybody has the most aggression and like passion for the game, it's Tebow. Tyler Phan.
Fanny fan.
Tyler Phan, he is the lightheartedness of the team.
What's that mean?
It's 2 words.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, lightheartedness is one word.
Okay, what kind of
It's a long one word, but it's still one word.
he is I'd probably say he's like the soul of the team.
Hey, there you go, brother.
Ooh.
Without
brother.
without that, I don't think there would be like that brotherhood bond. He's kind of what brings us kind of together. Like, granted, he does do some.
He's the soul that drives everyone crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's that one family member that we
That we're
love.
just
Yeah,
like-
but like gosh.
Okay, Tyler, that's really, really good. That's a tough act to follow, but then you can also steal. So, Mr. MVP, once again,
MVP.
it all comes down to you. This is yours to lose.
One word to describe myself:
Yeah.
MVP.
All right.
MVP, 3 letters.
Hey,
MVP.
Now, what about your boys?
Keep going.
My boys, for Tebow. Dang. Can I fold?
No.
No.
We work.
I gotta
Let's
think
hear
about
this. Let's hear this.
Let's
You're
hear
not gonna give your teammates.
No, listen, I will, but I'm just gonna say this now. I'm not gonna take this point because those were good answers.
Okay. But like,
Alright.
I still
That's weak.
kind of
That's
want to hear
weak.
what you got for me. What you got?
Yeah,
for
what do
me?
you gotta say,
For
man?
Tebow, I want to say, oh man,
Like, come on, we got something about you.
Yeah, we had something to say.
You can definitely tell us something.
Think, make a word up with your brain.
Tebow, man, you're good at what you do, and one way to
Thanks.
describe you
I'm
would
good.
be fantastic. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tyler.
Fantastic.
That's a nice compliment.
I
That's pretty
appreciate
good.
that.
That's
Thank you.
For Evan, I want to say, I'm sorry, guys. I know it's boring, but you're good. I'm sorry. I have nothing. I mean,
Just you're good.
You're actually getting emotional here.
as far as because like, there's I can't describe them in one word. You know, I there's so many things that they are that really define themselves. Because you're not just fantastic, Tebow. You're more than fantastic, actually, man.
I'm not gonna start
Because of
crying.
you,
No, I'm not gonna start crying and be like.
To be honest, that's kind of deep when you think about
Yeah,
it.
thanks, man.
because of you, Tebow, man, this team would have been the team that it is without you.
He's
I
going
know
for the
I know
last
mistakes
one.
were made, but you are the reason why that we won it in Japan. And for you, Evan,
Thank you.
for you to come on, you know, the late as you were, playing 1 year with us. At first, I didn't respect you, but growing with you, learning to be your teammate, I appreciate you. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And my senior year has been great because of you. Looking at the past Panthers that before us, Tripp Charette, Solomon White, all of them, you guys are one of my favorite players to have, teammates, brothers to ever play with. And I'm thankful for that.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you. And personally,
you're leaving your guys hanging, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that was really deep. Okay, and I am not getting in the middle of this because I still got a show to do tonight, and I know I'm not going to be able to make it out of the studio if I pick wrong. So we'll let Dad and we'll let Coach decide who gave the best answers here today. Notice how now I'm dodging.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the Panther parents, to Jason Sheedy, who supported us and allowed us to go on these trips and everything else. Helen Bailey, past Panther. All these guys, man, they're a special group because what they represent is not about them. It's about the people who are going to go after them. I'm very happy to say that these guys opened the way for all the other Guam schools. So after they went up there and showed themselves as a unit, right? They went up and showed themselves as a unit. The Kanto Plains Coaching Association invited all of the Guam schools, public and private, to the preseason jamboree to be held in Yokota Air Force Base. And that's what we wanted on Guam, just a chance for all of our kids to be able to go off and compete against the kids in Japan and Korea. And so that's really important, all these guys. But I have to say, the person I think who gave the best answers, they were all good answers overall.
Here it comes.
But the person I say who caught up and ended it.
Look at these guys are on the verge of cracking up.
Dude, God, I knew it.
Is the MVP, Tyler Phan.
Oh.
Great answer at the end, Tyler.
It's not how you start the race. It's how you
I knew it
I
was coming for the sweepstakes. I knew it was fake. I knew it was fake.
Well, first of all, let me say, as a man of God, you realize humility is important.
Yes, it is.
And the first thing you did was smile into the camera. Okay, now your reaction first.
I can't disagree. I was gonna say actually, hey, that was touching right there, and I think he earned that point right there.
Yeah, I
that
appreciate
was
the
good.
Sincerity. I appreciate it.
It wouldn't happen without you guys.
We love you, bro.
Humble to the end. Humble to the end.
Okay, so man.
Kidding, just kidding.
So these are the Guam High Panthers, the 3 defensive linemen, outstanding football players, outstanding young men, more importantly, raised right. Really enjoyed playing together.
Oh yeah.
Who got the most points? That's what I want to know.
More sacks?
Me.
Me?
Me.
Thank you,
I just want to thank my mom.
Oh, most points was
Honestly-
actually Evan.
Probably so.
So technically he took the most categories, and then Anthony was only 2 points behind.
Yeah. So I won nothing, but it's okay.
Well, okay, and to be fair, Tyler actually took the most categories, but he got the 3 that he didn't want.
Oh. But yes, as I like to thank my mom, Miss Cavenall, Miss Pam Cavenall, and my father, Mr. Ivan Cavenall, and my brother, Ian Cavenall. Thank you.
Shout out to shout out to my entire family. My dad Eric Bow, my mom Rachel Bow, and my siblings Alex Bow, Kendall Bow, and Troy Bow. It wouldn't happen if I didn't have you guys. So
yeah,
thank
see,
you.
all smack talk aside and everything, these guys know what their priorities are.
That's
so,
right.
yeah, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys had a fun time because, I knew when we did that, like, after the show, I was like, we have to do a whole segment on this because this is awesome.
Before we end this, my mom as well, Ben Kim Ben Vink, and my stepfather, Aaron Ben Vink. Shout out to you guys. I love you both.
All right, hey, guys, best of luck in your future careers and everything you guys are working on. We know you guys are destined for really good success, so we appreciate it. All right, everybody, that was In The Zone, the podcast. Make sure to subscribe and rate, review on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on Google Play Podcasts, on any platform that you get our stuff on. And thanks for watching on YouTube. We will see you guys next time. All right.
Bye.